Hello, fellow airsofters. Welcome back again. It's been a bit of time since I've posted an airsoft-related video. Apologies for that. I had a vacation, and it's just been kind of crazy after I got back. So now I kind of settled in, and now I'm ready to just throw some more content at you. A couple weeks back, I had an unboxing for the two beasts back behind me, the double barrel and grenade launcher. There was also another addition, which was this bad boy right here. This is Evike's own branded chronograph, the Pro chronograph, and what I'll be doing is I'll actually be reviewing this today, just kind of giving you guys pros and cons about this. I've had a chance to use it a few times. I chronoed pretty much maybe 95% of my guns up there, so I will kind of share my thoughts and again just fully detail the review of this particular chronograph by Evike. Hope you guys enjoy. So first off, if we're talking appearance, it's going to come in a very nice box. It's going to have a lot of, which appears to be Chinese text on there. You can see the side, most of it is Chinese and English translation. And again, you have some barcodes. You have the actual chronograph model in there. And again, nothing too crazy. It's a very nice box, I gotta say. The purchase price for this product was right around the $60 range. Again, as you can see from evike.com, it is their own branded chronograph from what it appears to be when I was reading about it before purchasing it. So, and I mean, it's pretty nice, I gotta just say. Nothing really out of the ordinary. But anyway, let's get inside the box here to see what the contents are when you open up your chrono. So first off, you're going to get an instruction manual. So for those of you that have never used a chrono like myself, I did have to flip through this a little bit just to kind of see at least the English parts with what the chrono is all about, with setting it up and basically, you know, figuring out how to change meters per second, feet per second, that sort of thing. Again, this manual is going to be super helpful to have. I would advise on keeping it. I would even keep the box too, just in case, you know, if you want to store your chrono when you're not using it. Get a lot of foam padding. Again, very nicely done with the packaging. So some of the stuff is going to be kind of in a little plastic baggie like this little ring here. But again, I've already opened this. I'm mainly just displaying the contents and pretty much what to expect when you order it. So the first thing is you're going to get the actual module, the actual chrono, and you kind of can see that it's pretty nicely made. It is a plastic material. The only, I guess, negative thing that I kind of noticed is there's a lot of this hazing on the plastic, which you can kind of see there. That's kind of, you know, because it's made in China, so quality control not the greatest. You could even see that their logo is a bit blotchy. But again, that's me nitpicking. Otherwise, the little screen there looks great. The actual portal to shoot through looks pretty clean. You can see it's pretty shiny in there. You'll also get in addition this silver ring basically, and what it is an attachment to this which you screw onto the front portion where the screen is. So the back end doesn't have any threads to screw it on, just as an FYI. And basically, you just thread that on there. You know, tighten it, not too tight, and then pretty much it's just like a shield in case if you were to shoot, you know, a little skewed, you'd hit the BB. The BB would hit the outer lip inside there and won't damage the inside. But again, you have to just be careful with how you shoot. I'll show you guys, obviously, too, the demo of this. I'm going to shoot through it a few times just to kind of get an idea. You can see, too, it says, do not shoot from this side. I don't know what'll happen, but it just won't read it, as I would imagine. Again, you have... it's chargeable, so there is a port there to plug in a charger, which I'll show that as well. Again, made in China, and basically just Pro chronograph. It's Evike's brand, nothing else specific, and then it says aim and shoot straight. So that's the chrono, and of course you get your power block that comes with it. So it's it looks like a 7.2 volt, 250 milliamps. I don't know how to read possible, like whatever that is, but anyway, it's nice. You get a block. Here's that charger, which then you plug into the port back here, and you basically charge it. The nice thing is, when I first unboxed this, it was already pretty charged up, so it was nice to be able to actually shoot it or test it out and shoot it and everything. So that was definitely a really cool feature. But again, here's the basic contents of what you will receive with this particular chronograph. So again, charging this thing up, you're gonna I'm just plug in your adapter there, put in the plug, and then you can see that you have a red charge light, which red basically it's indicating that the charging is pretty much going. It's maybe drained a little bit. This light does turn green once the Chrono is fully charged, and it's very convenient. If you wanted to just take this to the field to Chrono, I know some fields have Chronos already if they're trying to just test your guns to see how hot they shoot, if there's a certain limit on FPS, of course. But again, it's good to have your own in case to just have it, really. But again, that's charging of the Chrono. So now we get into the main piece of it here, which is this power display. So again, you press the power button on the top here to turn it on. And for me, luckily, it was already defaulted to this setting for FPS. It can also read rounds per minute, and it also defaulted to the 0.2 gram BB, and it also shows you on the top left the amount of joules. Again, that's pretty much just telling you how powerful the actual gun is that you're firing through here. Again, airsoft only. And then if you press the up button, it'll give you the power voltage, basically giving you an idea of your battery life. If you click up again, it brings you back. If you press the down, you're going to get auto power off. So my guess is that maybe it turns off by itself. I haven't utilized that function yet. There's a backlight. You could set memory in there if you need to. You can update your unit depending on how you want to, again, if it's meters per second, for example. And then so on. So the power button acts as like an enter button too. So basically once you select your foot or meter, and then mine's on foot obviously, so you hit the power button again to hit next, and then again all of these features like backlight, if you hit the power button, that counts as like the enter button if we want it on or off, and so on. We'll exit, and then reset, that's like my understanding, I guess it just resets the Chrono if need be. If you want to fully power this off, you press and hold the power button for a few seconds, and then it turns off. So again, press it once to turn it back on, and now you're basically good to go. So I will go ahead and Chrono just a few of my airsoft guns here, just again to give you just an idea with how it functions. Alright, I apologize for the glare. It's kind of hard to get this focus, but anyway, you can still see the joules, the gram BB, FPS, and rounds per minute. So I am actually going to be using my Elite Force Glock today. I do have 6 shots in here, so I'm going to go ahead and just do a test for you using that pistol. It's the Elite Force Glock 17. So now I'm going to again try to show this to my best here because it's just a bit of an awkward angle for me. So that's 306, 297, 295, 293, 306, 302. So you can see it reads very consistent, and again, it's based off of the power of the pistol, and you can see the amount of joules that it has behind the plastic BB, and again the FPS right there basically. So I'm essentially shooting through this, and yeah, gives you kind of a good visual. It's very precise with how it reads things. Very impressive and very good quality. You can kind of see the way I have it currently laid up on my box mag for my M60. This does come with a tripod function, which if you look, there's a hole on the bottom that says for tripod use. Again, a very good investment probably for me. That's definitely going to have to be a separate feature just for those of you that are looking for a tripod. But again, that's just a quick readout of how the Chrono functions and captures the BB velocity. Alrighty, so that was just my brief review with this particular Evike branded Chrono. Again, it's very nice. I gotta say, it's very impressive quality. Just to some, nitpicky pieces of it, but I mean, it functions and works excellent. Really, the only negative things again I have is just the outside quality, but everything else to me is perfect. It's a pretty nice and somewhat on a budget Chrono. This I think was probably middle grade compared to like the I think the X-Core Tech, or I forgot whatever that other one is. It's definitely on the pricier side of things, but for me, as long as it reads the BB, just so I can kind of get an idea. I'm actually gonna be doing like a Chrono compilation of all my guns at one point, just to get an idea with how all of those shoot. But again, just so you guys know, I did use my Elite Force Glock 17 for my test for this particular Chrono that you just saw in the shooting demo there. But anyway, my thoughts and just kind of opinion on it. It's wonderful. It's a great piece of technology. It's something I'd recommend for you guys to check out if you just are curious to see what your gun's shooting. Maybe you make videos too with airsoft guns, and maybe you just want to feature, what the FPS is. I'm going to start including that now in my gun reviews, basically, as part of my shooting demos. So be on the lookout for that. You're going to see more Chrono tests there. But anyway, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. And again, check out my channel and my playlist on my channel. I have tons of airsoft content, tons of things you'll definitely enjoy if you enjoyed today's video. Thank you again for watching, and have an awesome day.